Alright, let's do this. This should be very, very easy to do. I have much more experience in this game now. I have no idea where the guards are, but I think they're gonna be the same as easy.
Who's there?
They are not the same as easy. They are very different. Get it? Very easy. Very different. Written by Hideo Kojima. Since when? Who's this Hideo Kojima fellow? What is he doing in my game? How did I have a 9-minute guard rush? Dude, these splits are bad. Oh, there's not even a guy on this difficulty. Right. This difficulty is dumb. Alright. I had to shoot him first. No, because shooting him would have put him to sleep. I don't know how you do that. Unless you shoot the wall. How do you wake that guard up? So that he sees you and cancels the camera cutscene. Huh. Because if you shoot him with that gun, he falls asleep. Unless you have to shoot him very precisely so that he gets hit, wakes up, sees you, and then instantly falls asleep. But I don't think the game works like that. I don't know. That's actually kind of hard to do. Very interesting.
Is there somebody there?
Someone should be able to help me with that. I don't think I knew where I was going. I don't think this is gonna make it. Oh, I got it.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Ah!
Damn.
Nail.
I love that. That is my favorite piece of tech in this whole game. The C4 plant that just doesn't hit Snake. Unfortunate that I got hit there. How was my ocelot so bad? I've come a long way since this run.
Colonel.
Wow, I got it spot on for once.
Who? Snake.
So I'm a dumbass. You could just use the searchlight. Just use the searchlight. Easy peasy, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. Unfortunate.
See how you like this?
Come on. I don't know why I didn't get the free shot. I think you have to hold B too. Could just be where the tank is. Either way. Okay, very interesting movement on my part there. Wrong way. Snake is averse to picking weapons up, I swear, dude. Snake is averse to putting the elevator on the correct starting floor, I swear, dude. Oh my god. Alright, this ninja is gonna be one fat gold, even if I mess up.
Snake.
Okay, game just doesn't skip. Yeah, my PB was really bad. Compared to my skill level now, it was really bad. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. That was weird.
You are a blackout.
Move. Piece of shit, dude.
I cannot read you. Why couldn't I read your mind?
Okay, that was weird. That was bad. But we'll take it. Oh my god, game, please.
Meryl.
The whole time I've been sitting here trying to type a message in MGSR. It's impossible. Hello, puppy. He's gonna hit me anyway, so I just let him hit me. Oh, really? Wrong way. That's fine. Hit him. Ah, of course you did. Nah, don't be a wise ass and go for crazy shots. Just go for the ones I know I can get. She really, really wants to be a jerk. I tried for that one, because I'm not going for another one. Nice late split there on Wolf.
You in?
Hey, what's up, Raichu? World record pace? Yeah, sure.
Oh, damn, I caught a cold.
I don't think I'm on
Bitch,
world record pace,
she took
sir.
my clothes. Hey, shut up in there, will ya? Hey, hey, shut up in there, will ya?
Also, good morning, Raichu.
Hey, hey,
Not going to bed today?
hey, shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Hey, shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Hey, shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya?
I'm in bed.
Damn it!
Enjoy that yawn.
Hey, I'm here. Where?
Oh, yeah? What's up? What are you working on?
Oh, that's better.
Who said it?
What the hell?
Man, there's misconceptions all the time. Because no one writes or records stuff down like they're supposed to. Really? Wall Guy is not someone who I would assume typically makes false accusations.
That's better.
Maybe he just genuinely didn't know. That was a lot of English that was really hard for me to say. I wonder why he came to that conclusion. That's a very specific game, too. U.S. Snake Eater. I mean, it is known that the U.S. release of Snake Eater has some unique things about it. But that would be one hella unique thing about it. Like, that would be questionably unique. You ask me. Oh, I mean, yeah, I think you're fair on that. In TTS, I believe that in TTS, most people consider Wall Guy a legend. But in other games, I don't know how much he knows. I think he knows a lot about MGS2 as well. You know how unlucky that is? NTSC versions are all the same? Sir, they're not. Unless you mean specifically for Metal Gear, and even then, I don't think that's true. I think they have a higher likelihood of being the same in Metal Gear. But saying NTSC versions are all the same is like blasphemy. Okay. Yeah, specifying Snake Eater, I have no opinion on that. I've never heard Japanese being said to be faster. I know Mini uses the Japanese version just as willingly as he uses the English version. Actually, that's not true. I don't think Mini uses the English version anymore. If he can help it, I think Mini avoids English versions. Like, he's just done with them. Why play in English when I can listen to this beautiful Japanese as the game was intended? I guess you could argue whether or not Metal Gear was intended to be voiced in Japanese or not, couldn't you? What do you think? Do you think Metal Gear as a series was more intended to be voiced in Japanese than English? Three, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, God, what am I doing? 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo, Colin. 10. Thanks for the raid. 11. 12. Thank you for the raid, Colin. How's everyone doing? Hopefully all of you are well. I will respond to you guys shortly. I need to focus on this at the moment. How'd stream go, Colin? I think that got anyone. There is much less guards in this tower climb on this difficulty. Alright. You'd reckon it was intended for Japanese? Kojumbo was terribly strict about fixing translations from Japanese, even when they didn't make sense. In English was just because it wouldn't have sold as well. I mean, yeah, that's true. It probably would not have sold anywhere near as well if they never released it. Unlikely, Colin. That's on the other, or that's in the middle of the country for me. Yo, what up, learner? Welcome. Welcome. Too many emotes, learner. Nightbot only wants 4.
Here.
Oh my god, game. Land on the girder snake. Whatever. We'll just take that. Yeah, 4 is all good. I mean, I re-changed Nightbot so it can't even kick you out. All it's gonna do is yell at you now. It won't ban you or anything. So, it's all good now. I'm glad you had fun, Bubba. Did your team win? You know, Colin, I wish it worked like that. I wish I could just come if someone I know got a game in. But sometimes it just doesn't work like that.
Damn.
Was sent to them in English as call codec Merrill number on CD case. But this is Blasto. You know, you're right. It is Blasto. It would be Blasto. Doesn't mean I can just afford to spontaneously go to Minnesota. I should de-rust Blasto soon, though. If I'm going to MagFest, I might as well go to GDQ. They're literally back to back. I know your sly ploys. Minnesota. Why am I laying down? I can afford because Colin will pay. Colin, you're gonna pay for me to go to Minnesota? What? What? Mag's at like the start of the year? Yeah, like I said, GDQ and Mag are like back to back. It's just not SGDQ. But Colin, man, it's Blasto. I see how it is. You like Blasto. You want me to be on the couch for you with Blasto. You don't like me enough to get me on the couch for Blasto. Maybe I'll just put off that Blasto D-Rust for a little later in the year then. Poor is a poor man's excuse. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Alright. I was totally joking. You do not have to pay for me to go to GDQ. But, okay, we'll talk. Did they, by chance give you a reason why they didn't want Blasto at the last one? Given the shortness of the game and the nature of the speedrun, I don't see anything, like, adversely negative against it. It probably... And it's popular in Europe, I believe. Yeah, well, even if you had asked, unless you were, like, really good friends with staff, probably wouldn't have gotten an answer. And even then, I think staff stopped talking about why games don't get in.
Where'd you go?
Because, I mean, could you imagine if they started openly explaining why games did or didn't get in? Like, everyone and their mother would start asking, and GDQ would just get overflowed. Oop. Yeah. I mean, hey, the big thing is you got Double Dragon and Battletoads in, which is looking really good for you. They're definitely willing to take you. So, it's definitely not a you thing. It's just they weren't interested in Blasto. Yeah, I mean, how much has the route changed since he ran it? And would you be running a different category than him? Yeah, if it's changed a lot, I think it has a chance of getting in soon if you keep submitting it. Like, I genuinely think you have a good chance of getting it in.
Snake.
Oh, Alienville skip wasn't found back then?
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Yeah, that right there is massive. Yeah, I mean, I don't understate. You've optimized that. You've definitely changed some things about Warpless and any percent. Your contributions to the game cannot be understated. I don't know what if the rest of the Blasto community recognizes what you've done, but don't worry, I do. Oh yeah, that actually was pretty big. That is pretty freaking big. But GDQ might actually not enjoy the fact that a portion of the game, or that the game is just audioless. They might actually not like that. Jesus, I choked those last, like, 4 shots. Chrissy does, as in Chrissy does acknowledge that the things you've done, does acknowledge the things you've done for the game. That's good, because, alright, because I know you two had a falling out, but I think recently you said that you two made up in a sense. You were at least more accepting of one another in a general context. Yeah, I remember you got made a mod of Blasto. Well, I use mod and super mod interchangeably, mate. Just like you use PB and world record interchangeably, I use mod and super mod. They're basically the same thing. You just can submit runs on other people's behalf as a super mod and add more mods. Like that's about it. Oh, okay. So there was... I see why you'd point at the distinction then. There definitely was an issue at some point. Well, I'm glad that it's been more resolved. Less glad that you turned your interest from Chrissy to St. Connor, but I mean... That sounds very unexpectedly understanding of her. I guess she's like, look, we've had bad times. I'm gonna do this, so I can't do that, and it looks terrible. Dude, I don't know what's up with him either. I've only spoken to him once, and it was that conversation about FDS. Technically, I had that conversation with him about, true any percent and fucking true any percent. Everyone was like, what is wrong with you? Why would you ever do that? And I'm like, it's not in the rules, I can't do it. Oops, but everyone was all like, no, it's not allowed. Like, come on, man. All I want to do is use my in-game ability to warp in the category that allows warping because I can. I could use your warp pads, or I could just go warp and go beat the game. Yeah, no, I get it. I know why it's a problem, Colin. I'm just saying, at the time, it wasn't in the rules that I couldn't do that. And I don't care if there's a implicit, yeah, but that's wrong.
Set reinforcements.
You put in the rules, fine. Understand. Completely fair. Ain't gonna argue with it. It's in the rules. I didn't blame you. At the time, the mods were Chrissy and Colin, or St. Connor, and that other guy who I don't think ever spoke. I don't even know if I've ever heard the other guy speak.
Snake.
Who is that?
Snake?
Who's that?
Yeah, ROM Master. That's his name. Is he still mod?
Snake.
Maybe he created the game then. Yeah. And I don't think he's a bad guy. I've just never met him and I don't know who he is. I don't know why I did that. Honestly, I don't think Blaster needs 4 mods. But, I mean, YOLO. I think a good pace is like 1 mod for every, like, I think default you should have 2 mods on a board, period. And then I think it's like 1 mod for every, I don't know, 5 or 10 runs, depending on how popular the game is, to a maximum of 5 mods. I don't think any board should have more than 5. Ooh, what? How did I do that? The only reason I'd say, like I said, to a max of 5 mods. But those games, maybe they do deserve exceptions. Like, nothing in speedrunning is absolute. There's so much going on in those games and those communities. They probably get 2 runs. No, they probably have 1.2 runs every day as a yearly average. So, yeah. I mean, though, to be fair, with SMB 1, runs are 10 minutes. I think 5 mods could handle 10-minute runs of SMB 1. But that doesn't change what I said being not entirely correct. Like, I do agree with you. Saying you should only have 5. Yeah, but do you really need, like, I guess the question is, do they have mods that specifically exist there so that they can look for cheaters? In that case, I'd say that's fair, because you'd have to analyze frame data and a whole bunch of stuff, depending on some games. Again, I'm just putting it like a general idea.
Snake.
Is that I think games should have a minimum of 2, and most games would be happy with 5 mods at most. Most. Not every game. I don't think Blaster needs 5. Don't even know if Blaster needs 4, but yeah. Claims they beat SMB any percent by like 5 minutes and shit, which I feel like isn't uncommon. You gotta check that shit. Yeah, 5 minutes in a game like SMB1. Somebody is either trolling or secretly a god.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm focused on the game. Yeah, sorry. I do apologize.
Snake.
Yeah.
I
I guess the big thing is I can mostly speak for games I run, because I run a lot of PlayStation 3 FPS, or like a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 shooter games. And those games, they're not popular enough to warrant. Like, go look at my speedrun.com profile. Tell me what game, besides maybe Sly Cooper, I've submitted to that you would say, that game's popular. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's not like... Not... If everyone there is a super mod, nope. You'd have to ask. And, I mean, there's probably no reason to ask people to step down from being a mod.
It's no good. I can't do it. No.
None of them have caused issues. None of them have slacked their duties. Well, okay, that's second part. But, you know.
I can't do it. I can't shoot. I can't shoot. No. I can't do it.
Yeah. And at that point, you would reach out to speedrun staff directly, and you'd be like, hey, we have an issue here. Does the Blaster Discord still exist? Did that get put back up? If you remake it, invite me to it. Well, I think the current one is bad anyway. The guy in charge doesn't even talk to people. I posted messages, I've added him before, and he's just like, off in nowhere land. Aw, damn. He's being a troll, dude. Come on, Liquid, why you gotta be like this? No lottery roll? OG runners?
Hurry!
I guess technically, is the Discord on the speedrun page? I should probably rejoin the Discord now that Discord has folders.
Surveillance camera.
But I'd need an invite if it's not been added.
No key.
And I'd rather you...
It's
Can you add it?
Let's go.
I see no reason for the Discord to be private.
Snake, climb in. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, go for it, dude. Whatever, invite me to whichever Discord you think is the better Discord. And then add it. Also, isn't the current Discord not even only Blasto? Doesn't it have other things in it? Blasto seems popular enough to warrant its own Discord. Is it only Blasto? Well, then it's your call.
Here they come!
Can't get through. Snake, do something about that.
That was a slow escape.
Here they come!
Yeah, in that case, I'd probably make a new one if he won't give you the proper roles to do anything that you need to. Not being able to pin as a mod in a Discord about your game seems questionable to me. And I don't think Blasto's popular enough to need to separate, like, Discord mod and game mod. The people in the community could probably handle both willingly.
Snake.
But we're getting into a lot of semantics at that point. Oh. 104, or sorry, 103.24. Thank you for the GG. We will find out what it is at the end specifically, but it's a good PB. Alright, today has been a really, really good day as well. That normal run was annoying, and we had audio issues at the start of the day, but everything appears to have been fixed. We had 3 runs that did PB. So I guess next time we can maybe improve normal. I still haven't decided if I want to improve it. I really don't want to do normal though. And then also hard. I need sub 110 hard. That's my biggest time save or goal right now for TTS. Alright, updated that. Nightbot custom commands. And stream, where are you at? Text. Oh, there it is. Alright, updated that. Now update games list. So I missed it earlier if you answered. What all did you stream today, Colin? I do believe you said the stream went well though. What were you working on today?
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes.
Glover.
Humans can choose the type of life they want to live.
Oh,
Snake,
nice. What is your time in
whether
Glover?
you've been programmed or not
'Cause you've
isn't
been-
important.
You've been playing a lot
The
of
important
Glover, I
thing is
believe.
that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was
Wow,
wiped
I've
out.
never looked at this game. I thought YP had
Yes.
world record, and I very
Yes, sir.
obviously was wrong. He
Thanks
does
to
not.
the vaccine.
You have a
Yes,
38.
Those 2 are still alive. The Vector.
Wow, there's
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of time
Boss
saved
guy should
between
be
you and
coming activated
AC.
soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's
What's so challenging about this game that's making it hard to PB on it?
There are no other records. They've all been
Oh,
deleted
you're
from
right.
the
That's
base's
main
computer.
levels.
Yes, sir.
All right.
My
Yeah,
levels
any
exact.
percent, you
Nobody knows
are
where I
second
really
place.
am.
That's much different.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew
Sick,
my
dude.
identity, but he's been
So
disposed
I
of.
take it this game is broken if any percent is half as
Yes.
long. You skip what, half the
Yes,
levels?
Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks
Yeah,
so
okay.
too.
I definitely see why PBing is
Yes,
hard
sir.
when you
I
have
agree completely. It takes a
8 seconds to
well-balanced
tie,
individual
9
such as yourself
seconds
to
for
rule
record.
the world. Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay,
No,
so the
sir.
difference between any
No one knows what you
percent
want
and
them
all
to
levels is
do.
all main levels is more like
What should I do about the
do the level the way it was supposed to be done.
Yes, sir.
Whereas any percent is
Will continue.
level boss.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a fair way to think of it?
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
A G.